He's about to brighten it up.
It's important that we bring Lonnie Light in.
Yes, sir.
Lonnie Light is here.
Yeah.
See? Bow, bow, bow.
Yes, indeed, citizens. Once again, just for clarity, Lonnie Light, talk about this segment and what it's about.
This segment is called Gimmie The Light, and it's things that surround positivity, upliftment, and enlightenment.
All right, and that's pertaining to your life, right?
Yep.
So what we doing this week, Lonnie Light?
So today, the topic is going to be about a valuable lesson that you may have learned. So I'm going to start off with a quote. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today, by Malcolm X. The reason that I chose this quote is because I learned a very valuable lesson about being prepared through the lack of preparation. Now, about 2 years ago, I was in East Africa. I was in Rwanda because my father knew some people out there, and we were staying in a city called Kigali. Kigali is like a main city away from like the hills and stuff like that. We spent some time there, and my father knew a principal of a music school. So we go far up. We drive maybe 2 hours away from where we were. Well, now this was a different kind of music school. It was almost like a boarding school. So you have kids from about 2nd grade or 3rd grade up until 12th grade, and they're staying here, and all they work on is their music. Eat, sleep, and breathe music every single day. So these were some very talented musicians that I went to go see. And when we got there, we walked into this auditorium. It was me and my father, and they were taking their music finals. So their music finals consist of, the main composer and then the musician. So the composer is a 16-year-old kid who wrote and all of the music that was playing. So the keys, the drums, the guitar, the choir, he wrote, and they're all in the auditorium playing. He wrote the whole part. So I'm watching this, and it was incredible. Like, he was very talented. Everybody was going crazy. So right after this happens, Popo, the principal, he asked my father to speak. And my father said a few words, and then he put me on the spot and told me to speak. Now, I'm in the middle of Rwanda speaking to a whole bunch of kids who don't speak English. So I get up there, I say something that probably wasn't correct, And then after I do that, he asked me to perform. So he asked me to perform in front of the room. There's probably about 250 Rwandan children. And in this auditorium, he hands me the microphone, and I had a song that I was going to perform, and I didn't really know the verses.
Right.
But, I'm in front of all these people. I'm not trying to let my father down. I'm like, all right, let me just go do it. So I get up there, I start singing the hook, and it was going good for about 45 seconds. Like, there's a whole bunch of children jumping up and down after I'm saying the hook, and then right when I get to the verse, I forget my lyrics. So I start freestyling. It's not as good as what it could have been. I know that in my mind. And I know my dad knows. I could feel him staring at me, and it was like I didn't feel good about not being prepared in that moment, and it stung because I got embarrassed in front of a lot of people. And that was something, the most valuable lesson that I learned from that is that I will never step to a microphone and not be prepared, because I never want to feel that level of embarrassment, that level of that just feeling. I never want to feel that again. So I was thinking, for the citizens, what is a very valuable lesson that you have learned through your life experience, and what did it teach you?
Oh, okay. I like that, man. That's an amazing story,
yeah.
too,
Thank
man.
you for sharing that.
So what I gathered, right, is the lack of you learned a valuable lesson because of your lack of preparation.
Yeah.
Right? And we've all learned valuable lessons by not being properly prepared. And the fact that you learned it, and now that microphone becomes a metaphor for life.
Yes, it
for
does.
Those tuned in, right?
Yes, it does.
And so maybe that's the question, like he said, is to the citizens, and this is interesting because this requires you to be vulnerable.
Yes.
And talk about something that is not necessarily considered a win, but you learn from it. So it's a valuable lesson. Is there a moment in your life that because of the lack of preparation, right? Because of the lack of preparation, you were not able to do your best in the moment of a challenge, whether it's public speaking, whether it's doing a pitch for work, whether it's having a conversation with family members, whether it's perhaps, whatever it may be. The lack of preparation, if you had that moment in your life, 888-742-3345. Got to put in that work, young man.
Put it in.
Just give me the light. Lonnie Light, I like it, man. Okay. I'm always trying to do that, too.
That was good.
That was great. You did great. Yo, that's why I had
He woke up now. He woke up.
Yeah, man, look at him.
He was asleep earlier.
Right. Like you was thinking about this.
That's the energy we need from Lonnie Light.
Lit up.
Bow.
Telling personal stories.
Bow.
Keep it real, man. Just keep it real. We'll make it everything else. Especially you represent him and Sue. You can't be whack.
Yo.
My shit is so it don't matter. That's what they do to me.
Too bright.
Yeah.
I'm not that. It's crazy.
Transstream.
Sweaty all on your side. All of it on the shirt.
We're in the middle of Just Gimme the Light.
Yeah.
Lonnie Light's new segment, and he just told a great story. Just give me a synopsis, a recap of the story for the citizens.
So, citizens, about 2 years ago, I went to East Africa. I went to Rwanda, and I was at a music school where I went to perform in front of about 250 children. I went up there, and I wasn't prepared, and I got embarrassed. Through the lack of my preparation, I learned a very valuable experience about whenever I step to a microphone, I have to be prepared. I have to know what I'm going to say. So for the citizens, the question is, through the lack of your preparation, if there was a moment that you may have missed or opportunity you may have lost because you weren't prepared for it, we like you to share.
There it is. 888-742-3345. Dave is on the line from New York. Welcome.
Dave the Delphine.
Dave, what up?
Just give me the light.
What's good?
What's up, my G?
What's up, brother?
Yeah, hello.
Come on, Dave. It's the energy, my boy.
Okay. Just talk, Dave. Just talk. Man, thank you for
Dave.
sharing, man.
And that's a lesson that you could keep forever, that it spans across the board, brother.
Definitely. Thank you guys for what you do, too.
Give him his citizenship, man.
Yo, Dave, you're a citizen.
I sway in the morning. You should have said you're a citizen. He said so.
Yeah, I just wanted him to feel the power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're a citizen, Dave. All right, cool, man. Let's go to Cisco in Los Angeles. What up, Cisco? Welcome to the show.
Do I have to ram the back of your neck?
Wow.
What the hell?
That's Cisco. Singing Cisco, that thong.
Dong, 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 dong.
I love it when the booty go.
Let's keep it real. I played Jesus in the movie Next Day Air. I'm Cisco Reyes, man.
Oh, shit.
Story for y'all.
Next Day Air. That was with Tom. Who was in that?
Mike Epps, Benny Boone.
Word.
Oh, Mike Epps, yes.
Faye Dunn.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Did Marcus Morton produce that?
Marcus Morton. Was it with Melee Entertainment? I don't think so, man.
Nah, he was involved. I know the movie. It was a good friend of mine. All
Beautiful.
right, good. Yeah. Cisco, so tell us your story.
Talk to us, Cisco.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, let me tell you something. I had an audition for In Living Color. They were bringing it back.
Ooh.
Yeah, I grew up on In Living Color. That was my thing. I used to put up sketches in high school for talent shows. Man, listen, I went in there with a bag of tricks, literally. A bunch of different costumes in a bag. And, man, I fumbled that ball so hard.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, I ain't never felt more embarrassed in my entire life. I thought I just ruined, the biggest moment that I was trying to achieve.
Hey, Cisco, man, you're a really established thespian, man. I appreciate you, man, for calling in and tuning into our show and supporting us. Lonnie Light is going to reach out to you, okay?
Most
My man Cisco, thank you for your story.
Oh,
Come on, man. Get the man. Come on, man.
Thanks.
Give it to him.
And scene. All right, thank you, brother. Citizen. Lonnie Light, you see what you conjured up here? Y'all want to reach Lonnie Light, hit him up directly. Tell him your story.
Yo, find me on the gram, the number 5, ALANI.
Say it again, Lonnie Light.
On the gram, the number 5, ALANI.
We got sports coming up next. What had to be? Put in the work. Just give me the light. Turn that shit up, sports. We gotta hear the climax of that moment.